clear out. I think we all do.
Yeah, so maybe towards the end of the weekend, basically what's going on, we've got a little bit of a shift in the pattern. And so winds started coming out of the north for northern Utah. And that ushered in slightly cooler temperatures. We're talking 2 or 3 degrees, but it also brought in the smoke. Now in southern Utah, we have a little more of southerly flow. And so we saw a lot of thunderstorm activity in the southern part of the state. You can see this beautiful shot of a rainbow over Zion National Park. Linda sent this in from earlier today as some of the storms cleared out. Now here's a look at the mid-level winds. This shows the pattern that I'm talking about. So if you notice here in southern Utah, so we do have a ridge of high pressure, right? So we basically are pulling moisture up into the state. But if you look at these winds for northern Utah, they're coming more out of the west. So this ridge is not very amplified. If it was more amplified and all these winds were more towards Canada, then all this moisture would work its way into northern Utah. But right now the winds are more out of the west, and that's ushering in, that's where your fires are and everything. So that's bringing in the fire smoke. And then of course, as I mentioned, slightly cooler temperatures. So the moisture started working its way north. We got the thunderstorms in central Utah, parts of eastern Utah, southern Utah, especially southwest Utah. Still some precipitation going on, but we're just starting to get a little moisture moving into portions of northern Utah as well. So that's going to continue to progress over the next couple days. As it does, we'll start seeing a better chance of thunderstorms here in northern Utah, and we should clear out some of this smoke as well. It's just going to take a little bit to get it all the way out. Again, some showers could push over parts of northern Utah in the overnight hours and very early tomorrow, but really light and isolated stuff. It's more down here in southwest Utah where we're still seeing some thunderstorm activity. Only 68 degrees currently in Cedar City and the 80s in Salt Lake. So you can really see where thunderstorms have hit, where showers have hit, we cool things down. The rest of us still sitting pretty warm right now. Okay, so again, as that moisture works north, we get into tomorrow afternoon. Better chance of storms a little farther north, but still most of the activity in south central and southwestern Utah. We get into Saturday afternoon. Again, a chance of storms in the north, but most of the activity continues to be in the south and central part of the state. And on Sunday, definitely better chance of thunderstorm activity here in northern Utah by the afternoon hours. Here's your the forecast for tomorrow. We'll see those developing thunderstorms mainly in the afternoon hours. Temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s for central Utah. We've got some 70s out there for parts of southern Utah, but really hot in other parts of southern Utah. 103 in St. George for an afternoon high with isolated storms possible. We'll keep that chance in the forecast through about Sunday, then drier conditions, slightly cooler next week. For northern Utah, we'll see clouds in the afternoon. Temperatures getting into the low 90s around Heber, mid 90s in West Valley. Here we are along the Wasatch Front. It'll be a hot one. We'll see clouds in the afternoon. An isolated storm is possible in the higher elevations, but again, very isolated. We'll see a better chance of thunderstorms by Saturday and Sunday. We should get rid of that smoke by middle part of the weekend, latter part of the weekend. I know.
Smiling.
That's what you
the
wanted,
storms.
yes.
We want the air out.
And then mid-90s next week, which is about average for this time of year.
We'll watch for that. Thanks, Brett.
Yep.
All right, let's go back to Sam.